Hello everybody, welcome back to our channel. My name is Teacher Tan, and today I'll be going through our past paper challenges of NMOS. Today the question that we'll be going through is actually extremely interesting. It is also known as the half model. So this question that we have selected is actually pretty recent. It is just of this year's NMOS, question 28. So without further ado, let's jump straight into our question. So for our question it says, in the diagram below, DAF is a straight line, and ABCD is a parallelogram with CF and AB intersecting at point E. So the question tells us the area of triangle ADE is 10 cm squared, and we are asked to find the area of triangle BEF in cm squared. So let's look at the question first. We have the area of triangle ADE, which is 10 here. And we are asked to find the area of triangle BEF that is unknown. Well, for this question, this is the only information that it has given us. We do not have the area of the triangle CDE, we do not have the area of triangle BCE, and also AEF. So, with that being said, we know that we must find the relationship between the triangle ADE and the triangle BEF to be able to do this question. But how do we do that? So that is how and what we will be talking about today. So without further ado, let's jump straight into the examples. Well, the first example says we have a parallelogram ABCD, and we want to find the relationship between the area of the shaded triangle ABC and the area of the parallelogram ABCD. Well, I'm pretty sure some of you guys have already found out that it is just half of the area of the entire parallelogram ABCD. But let's look at why it is so. So let me ask you guys, what is the area for a triangle? We know that the area of triangle is just half times base times height. Well, then we look at the triangle ABC. What is its base? Its base is just this line here, BA. And its height is this part here. Well, what about the area of a parallelogram? The area of a parallelogram is just base times height, and the base is just BA and the height is also the same, H. So now we know that the area of this shaded triangle ABC will just be half of that of the entire parallelogram ABCD. So let's write that down, half. Well, this example is very simple. So now we want to try a much difficult example. Well, this is our second example. Let's look at it. We have another parallelogram ABCD. But now the question wants us to find the relationship of the shaded triangle ABE as compared to this parallelogram ABCD. Well, let's think about it first. Where is the base of the triangle ABE? It is this part here. What about the height of it? The height of it is just this line here. What about that of the parallelogram? Oh, the smartest people will have seen that this parallelogram has the same base and same height as the triangle. So what do we know about the relationship between the areas ABE and parallelogram ABCD? Again, it will be half. Well, let's look at it. Since this triangle and this parallelogram shares the same base and same height, then we know that the area of the shaded triangle will always be half of that of the parallelogram. And actually, regardless of how we rotate the triangle, we rotate it this way, or we continue rotating it this way. What do we realize? We realize that because the base and the height does not change, so its area will still be just half of that, of the parallelogram. And let me tell you guys something. If we look at this shaded triangle at the top, it actually looks like one teeth at the top of your mouth. So, besides calling this the half model, we can also think of it as the teeth model, where this shaded triangle will just be half of the area of the entire parallelogram because it shares the same base and same height. Well, let's look at one more example now. This example here. Well, this example we have another triangle ABE, and we also want to find the relationship between this triangle ABE and the area of the parallelogram ABCD. Well, if you look at it, it seems like this triangle is a tooth that's grown out of your mouth. Well, don't worry. Let's look at how we solve this question. Where is the base of this triangle? The triangle's base is still BA. And where is its height? Its height is this part here. And what do we know? This height is actually the same as our parallelogram's height. So what can we conclude from this? We can conclude that the relationship between the area ABE and the area of the parallelogram ABCD, again, it will still be just half. Oh, so now let's do a slight recap of what we have just learned. What we have just learned is called the half model, or we can call it also the tooth model. Well, what does it tell us? It tells us that if we have a triangle with the same base and same height as a parallelogram, its area will always be half of that of the parallelogram. So now, let's go back and try our question. Well, our question. We have the parallelogram ABCD. So where can we apply the tooth model or the half model? Well, that's right. We can apply it to this triangle here. Triangle CED. And what do we know about this triangle CED? This triangle CED will be half of the area of the parallelogram ABCD. But because we know that we just want to find the area of triangle BEF, and we only have the area of triangle ADE, so we don't need to write down the half for triangle CDE. Well, then what else can we infer from this? We can infer that actually this triangle ADE and the triangle BCE will also be half of the area of the parallelogram ABCD, because this right there is half. The other two parts will also be half. So let's write that down. Triangle ADE, we know the area is 10 plus the area of triangle BCE is equals to half of the area of ABCD. Alright, then now, is there any other triangles that fulfills our half model? Well, you guys will be able to see that the triangle BCF, this triangle here, actually is the teeth that is growing out of the mouth that we have mentioned before. And what is its area? Its area is actually two parts. It's made of two triangles pieced together. And what are they? They are triangle BCE plus triangle BEF. And we know that the area of that will be equal to half of ABCD. Well, then from these two equations, what can we equate together? We know that because they all are the same area, then we can say that area of triangle BEF will be equal to just 10 cm squared. And that is our final answer. So, we have finally solved this question. And this is not the end. I've actually prepared for you guys the conclusion of this. Let's look at it. So, the conclusion of this, which is the half model and the tooth model, is that if you have a parallelogram and a triangle and both of them share the same height and the same base, just like all three examples here, they have the same height and same base, then we know that the area of these triangles will always be half of that of the parallelogram. Well, that marks the end of this question. But that is not all. I have prepared a question for you guys to try on your own. Let's look at it. This question is from NMOS 2017 and it's actually extremely similar to what we have just did today. So, you guys can try this question on your own, and if there's any queries about it, feel free to drop a comment in the comment section below or contact me via WhatsApp. Well, good news for you guys. Actually, there will be an NMOS seminar that is coming up just next week on the 21st of December. Well, to register for this, you can just contact me at 8365-8832. And also, we are now enrolling Term 1 for B5 students to prepare them for NMOS. You guys can scan the QR code here to join our WhatsApp group or also to contact me. That marks the end of this video. Thank you everyone for listening. See you guys next time.